Hey so guys, Pro here, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So today we're back on Clash Royale. We're going to be taking a look at this Lumberloon deck right here today. It does actually look really good. I'm sure it's extremely annoying to face though, but we're going to be using it, so hopefully I don't have the issue to face it, because Royal recruits are actually really annoying. At least to me they are. So we'll jump in some games and see what we can do. Here we go guys, game number 1. So we'll see what we've got to start with. We do have Skelly Dragons. I do have Fisherman in case he has something like Hog Rider for example. So we'll see what he's got. So not really deploying anything so far. He decides to cycle Log, which I guess somewhat works, but again it didn't really hit the Skelly Dragons. We'll attack the same lane as him. He does have Mega Knight for some reason, so you already know it's an interesting one. And now we will go ahead and get the Fisherman to pull the Mega Knight into the middle. The Mega Knight will more than likely take the Fisherman out, but we do have Royal recruits ready for the Mini P.E.K.K.A, and that's perfect. So we can... Sadly, we can't snowball. I guess I could. I'll just do it, just to make sure we knock the Magic Archer forward. We actually take the Magic Archer out because the snowball did help. And that's good to me, because now it means he won't get any damage with the Magic Archer. So that's pretty good. So we can cycle, we'll just say Little Prince actually. Little Prince on the right hand side, because I would like to go in with a balloon if possible. But I don't really think it's the right play, because actually, I'm going to do it. I'm probably just, no actually it's not worth it because he's got Mega Knight. And if he goes Mega Knight, I will pretty much lose the game. So I'm going to do a very late Guardian. No, I'm not, because he log spelled. If he didn't log, I probably would have gone with the Guardian the second the Little Prince was about to die. We'll go Lumberjack at the back just to see what he's got. So he goes with the Dark Prince, which is a bit interesting. Sadly, the Magic Archer is hitting the tower, but the Rage does do some good work right there. We'll split recruits at the back just to make sure we don't go Fisherman in case he went with Hog Rider or Mini P.E.K.K.A or something. And if he did, it could have got to the tower. So he will probably go with the Mega Knight, I'd imagine. I'm going to go Balloon on the right-hand side because he's already used his Magic Archer. And so far, that's the only air card I've seen. We'll go with... Oh, he's got Musketeer. Okay. So Musketeer is down. We'll use the Guardian right here just to make sure the Mega Knight doesn't jump over the bridge to the Little Prince. On the right-hand side, we did actually take the entire tower down, which is perfect. We'll go Skelly Dragons for the Musketeer. I know it's a bit of a strange play, but I guess it somewhat works because the Magic Archer, sorry, the Musketeer did get taken out. We'll use the Snowball just to knock the Mini P.E.K.K.A back. And then we will actually... Wow, the Magic Archer. He shouldn't have logged. The worst play there was to log. So I don't understand why he did that, to be honest. But we'll go high Royal recruits for the Dark Prince. My only concern now is the Hog Rider. However, we should be able to Fisherman the Hog Rider to the middle, preventing all tower damage. So there goes the Hog Rider. Boom, there he goes. And now we can probably go for a last minute Lumberloon push. And that should be the game. I know you won't get the damage anyway, but we might as well just go all in if we can. And there we go, we pick up the win. Let's jump into the next one. Here we go guys, game number 2. So we are facing this guy right here. We'll see what he does actually have. I'm just going to cycle Snowball to start the game. He does actually go with Royal Hogs right away, which is... Okay, so he does have Royal Hogs. He does have Bandit as well. So I'm going to ignore the Bandit because the Lumberjack will take the Bandit down regardless. And then I'm tempted to go in with a Balloon. Actually, I'm just going to do it because he might not have a lot of air defense. He'll probably have Cannon or something. In fact, he goes with E-Barbs actually. So not really what I expected, but we should be okay because Royal recruits will bail us out, of course. And the Balloon did pick up some really good damage on the left-hand side. So I'll arrows on the right just to make sure the Firecracker does get taken out. He does actually go with Skeletons, but again, they won't really do too much. And he's now just spamming 1 Elixir Cycle cards to try and prevent any damage from these Royal recruits. So I'll go in with the Little Prince. We'll probably go with the Guardian right away. And I expect him to follow it with a Bandit shortly afterwards. But the Royal Prince, that's a new card apparently. So I'm joking, of course, I have no idea. But we'll go in with a Prediction Snowball for the Bandit. We actually see the E-Barbs, and they will take the Little Prince out straight away, of course, which is really expected. It's a 6 Elixir card for technically a 3 Elixir card. So you can't really fault the E-Barbs for that. So I'm going to go Fisherman right here for the Lumberjack. For the Bandit. We actually cancelled the Bandit's dash, which is perfect. And that means we don't really take any damage whatsoever. So we are slightly winning. We're not really winning by a mile or anything. It's not really a landslide victory or anything. But again, we are winning. And that's the main thing. So the fisherman picks up 1 bit of damage right there. We'll cycle Skelly Dragons just so we do have everything that we need. I'm going to ignore the Royal Hogs. I know it's a bit of a strange play, but you should see why in a second. He actually almost prediction fireballed the Little Prince, which would have been quite a disaster. I'd have been not overly impressed with it, but then again, I guess it's my own fault for deploying everything so close. So I'm going to go Lumberjack Balloon on the left-hand side just to make sure we take the tower. I can't really see him defending it. He'll probably go Ice Spirit, but it won't really do too much. We'll go in with the snowball, with the arrows. Lumberjack is actually still alive. I'm going to cycle to the next set of... Oh, come on, Lumberjack. Perfect. Drop the Evo Firecracker right there. Get that card out. Get it out, my friend. So now what we can do is get the Evo recruits back in cycle. Well, hopefully... Well, we'll get them the next time. We was just using them to spawn something because I did need to go with a card. We'll go Skelly Dragons at the back. I did technically have a 3-card cycle at the time, I think. No, I didn't, actually. Ignore me. And then we'll go Little Prince. We'll go with the Balloon. We'll go with the arrows just to make sure we do actually hit everything right here. And he does go with the Fireball, which will, of course, save him quite a lot, actually. But the Balloon isn't an air card. The Skeletons aren't an air card. And, of course, the Skeletons won't hit the Balloon. So we'll split Royal Recruits at the back. He is struggling, it seems, because of the fact that the recruits are so good. We'll go high Skelly Dragons for the Firecracker, which should take the Firecracker out relatively easily. And that is, of course, the case. So he does go Fireball. We will go Little Prince. We'll go Balloon. Then we'll go Little Prince as well. I'm going to use the Guardian as soon as I can because I fully expect some E-Barbs. And we do actually spawn kill the Skeletons, which is perfect. We'll get the Balloon onto the tower. And there we go. So that's a 2-1 victory. I'm sure I probably could have got to 3 if I pushed for it. But a win's a win. Let's jump into the next one. Here we go, guys. Game number 3. So this guy is using probably some form of spam deck. Bridge spam, maybe. He did have P.E.K.K.A. He did have the Bandit badge. So we'll see what he's got. Time will tell. He does actually start off the game with guards, which is not really something I want to see. But at least luckily for me in this deck, I've not really got too many cards that guards will fully counter to really annoy me, because guards to me are extremely annoying. So we'll go Guardian. We'll get the Guardian to hopefully take the Executioner out. Executioner is by far one of my favorite cards in the entire game. He does decide to zap, so the Guardian was able to pick up a shot or two. We've got even damage. We are winning on both sides, of course. And what we will do is actually see the Mega Knight. So Mega Knight is down. I do want to try and get a Fisherman pull over here. And hopefully I'm able to do that. Because then the Mega Knight is... Ooh, this is not looking good. Okay, so the Prince will be quite an issue potentially. Or at least it could be. Hog Rider as well. Not really good for me. Yeah, this isn't... That's probably the worst Lumberjack I've ever deployed. But, I mean, it worked quite well because the Prince didn't get any tower damage. The Hog Rider damage was pretty much inevitable because it's basically a spell. And it's always guaranteed damage. So I'm not going to Guardian or anything like that. Actually, no, okay, hopefully it didn't register. Yes, it didn't. That's good. So I'll just go Snowball just to knock the Executioner back, just to hopefully make sure we take 0 damage from it. He does actually go with guards. I will just arrows them, but I think that's probably a bad play because does he have Firecracker? I don't think he does, or at least I don't remember seeing it. So we'll just assume that he doesn't. So we'll go Evo Recruits at the back. He does actually go Mega Knight at the back, unfortunately. But I guess it will be okay because I can probably go with a very high Fisherman to try and pull the Mega Knight before it jumps onto the recruits, which is actually what we're able to do right there. We'll go high Skelly Dragons as well. He does use the Lightning Spell, which is pretty good for him, to be honest, because it means that my... Oh, he's just used the Executioner. So that's good. Lumberjack will go in, but the Lumberjack's actually going haywire, unfortunately. He does have E-Wiz, which isn't ideal, but I mean, it should be okay. We'll go high prediction recruits for the Hog Rider. We'll go Fisherman in the middle if we do, of course, see the Hog Rider. And then I'll just go Little Prince over here. I do need to try and cycle back to another Balloon, but I can't see it happening anytime soon. We'll go Little Prince. Well, we'll go Guardian, sorry, for the Mega Knight. And then we'll go Fisherman over here. That should hopefully pull the Prince and stop the charge. Perfect. So the charge has stopped. We'll go Lumberjack plus Balloon right now. We do have Fisherman ready if, of course, we need him. We'll prediction arrows. He does go the... Ooh, the Lumberjack actually takes down the Executioner right there. Balloon makes its way to the tower. Balloon is on the tower right now. And, of course, the death damage will take it down to 91. I believe we do need arrows. Yes, we do need one set of arrows. And then we're able to pick up the win. So we'll just... He's given up. He knows. So we'll just hit him a good game. At least he did stop playing after he realized he fully lost the game. So I do respect that. But anyway, thanks for watching the video. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.